Hello and welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Tasleen. Atithi Devo Bhava, which means the guest is like God. But today in Goa, the tourists who come are not behaving like guests and not being responsible, especially while partying and driving in Goa. Several accidents, drunk and driving cases, and breaking the laws put lives of others at risk. Every other day, incidents where tourists violate rules and go somewhere where they are not allowed have become common. Today in this special story, we will show you how different tourists break the rules.
Atithi Devo Bhava, which means guest equivalent to God. But today in Goa, the guest and the tourist who come are not behaving like guests or are being responsible, especially while partying and driving in Goa. Every other day, incidents where tourists violate rules and go somewhere where they are not allowed have become very common. Last week, a Delhi native was arrested in Goa after he drove on the beach and his vehicle got stuck. Another tourist has done a daring act of driving on the protected beaches in Goa, and the video has gone viral. The video shared online shows how SUV cars was driven on the beach. Another person records the video of the incident and shared it online. Last week, a Delhi native was arrested in Goa after he drove on the beach and his vehicle got stuck. Another tourist had gone daring act of driving on the protected beach in Moorjim in Goa, and the video went viral.
टुरिस्ट जाल्ले ते ड्रायव्हर पळो पुलीस येयले पळय आपयले हांगासर एक जाणटो आसलो तो म्हाका सांगतालो जंपर ते हांगा भोंवोन जाल्ले काय बॉल मारीत आसले आनी ते कोण फूल मारूं तेणी ड्रग्स हो दिसता की तो जाणटो ड्रग्सार कितें तरी आसले की नॉर्मल नासले ते जशे पुलीस येयले तो गाडी वयर चडयली तेणी भाडपा ते दिसांक ना तेका गाळोवपाचेर आनी ते पळो तो तेजे कोण गाडीन पडलेले ते ट्युरिस्ट आमी म्हणटा ड्रायव्हर हा म्हणटा तर कोण वायकार खंयचो म्हाका खबर ना ते पळोवन ते बाकीचे पुलीस घेवन गेल्ले उलयतात नेमकें जाला कितें कित्याक पळोवंक ना तो पयलीं तो रेवेर येयला ते हाय आसले ते ड्रग्सार आसले का स्वाऱ्यार खबर ना फूल टायर्ड आसले ते जाणटो म्हाका हांगा सांगतालो एकटो.
Now another incident recently, over the last 72 hours. A tourist lady was booked for rash driving and causing injuries to one person at Mapsa and was lodged at the Institute of Psychiatric and Human Behavior at Bambolim. According to police, at around 1:45, a woman driving a car traveling towards Mapsa via Ekta upon reaching Kollim hit a two-wheeler, injuring a man. Subsequently, further dashed against two bikes which were parked along the roadside. Later, the lady drove recklessly towards the Gandhi Circle, where some people chased her and stopped her by blocking her car with their bikes. The lady, however, hit the two bikes and then stopped her car. An angry mob smashed the car on the spot. After being informed about the incident and the accident, Mapsa police rushed to the spot and detained the woman and brought her to the police station. The car was also seized. The car was having a logo of a doctor on front of the glass. Now the Mapsa police have booked her for driving negligently and dashing against the vehicles. After the medical examination, the police admitted her to IPHP as she was suspected to be mentally unsound, while the injured two-wheeler rider is undergoing treatment. Now the highlights of this case are: a tourist lady was booked for rash driving and causing injuries to one person and was later lodged to the IPHP at Bambolim. The woman driving a car traveling from Mapsa reached Kollim, hit a two-wheeler, injuring a man. Subsequently, further dashed two vehicles which were parked along the roadside. Later, she drove the car recklessly towards Gandhi Circle when she was chased by some people and stopped her by blocking their car with bikes. Later, the lady also dashed into the two bikes and then stopped the car. The angry mob smashed the car on the spot. The police came to the site and arrested her. After medical examination, she was suspected to be mentally unsound, for which she was admitted to the IPHP, and the injured two-wheeler rider is undergoing treatment at the hospital. Prakash Gadekar, Clinton D'Souza and Ashmita Polji for Herald TV.
With the ongoing Maharashtra political crisis, Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said that BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis and the BJP High Command is closely monitoring the situation. He further said that he has full faith in Devendra Fadnavis' leadership and things will change in Maharashtra soon.
BJP is closely monitoring the situation in Maharashtra, says Goa Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant. Samant also says that he has full faith in Devendra Fadnavis's leadership and things will change in Maharashtra.
सभी कॉरपोरेशन, सभी मिनिस्ट्रीज डिफरेंट प्लान करते हैं, डिफरेंट काम करने की कोशिश करते हैं टू मेक द इंडिया द कैपिटल, टू मेक गोवा एज द कैपिटल ऑफ इंडिया। इस तरह के प्रोग्राम की जरूरी है। डेफिनेटली मुझे लगता है कि एट प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज पे ये कार्यक्रम हमारे कॉरपोरेशन के चेयरमैन, उसके दिमाग में ये आइडिया है और डेफिनेटली वो आइडियाज़ लेके आगे आए हैं। तो फिर जब आइडिया प्रमोट होगी तब हम सब लोगों तक ये कार्यक्रम पहुंचाएंगे। गोवा का टूरिज्म बढ़ाने के लिए हम ये कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं।
सर, महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट में बहुत पॉलिटिकल क्लासेस चल रहे हैं, कैसे देख रहे हैं सर? ये दिनों में बहुत इश्यूज हो रहे हैं, कंट्रोवर्सी।
डेफिनेटली हमारे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के महाराष्ट्र के हमारे नेता देवेंद्र जी फडणवीस और हमारे केंद्र के सभी नेता उसके ऊपर लक्ष्य देके है वहाँ पे, और डेफिनेटली ही इज कैपेबल टू टेक द डिसीजन। सो अच्छा डिसीजन जो महाराष्ट्र स्टेट के लिए होगा वो डिसीजन वहाँ के हमारे लीडर देवेंद्र जी डेफिनेटली ले लेंगे।
सर, गोवा के बाद महाराष्ट्र सत्ता की ओर बढ़ रही है, कैसे देखिए?
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सत्ता हर एक राज्य में आना चाहिए और देश में फिर से एक बार मोदी सरकार आने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता हमेशा के लिए काम करें।
कारण ते खऱ्या अर्थान लोकांनी मत जे आसा ज्या वेळाचेर निवडणुकीचो निकाल लागिल्लो त्या वेळाचेर खऱ्या अर्थान महाराष्ट्रांतल्या लोकांनी भारतीय जनता पार्टीकूच कौल दिल्लो। फक्त कशें आसा त्या वेळाचेर जे राजकारण जालें, काँग्रेस, राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेस आनी शिवसेना, खऱ्या अर्थान बाळासाहेब ठाकरेजी ज्या तरेन शिवसेना उबी केल्ली, जे तत्व आशिल्लें ते केवळ त्या तत्वाक तिलांजली दिवन उद्धव ठाकरेजी त्या मुख्यमंत्री पदाच्या खुर्चेर तेन्ना बसले आनी त्या वेळार खऱ्या अर्थान थंयचे शिवसैनीक जे आसले ते मना पासून दुखी आसले, कारण ते तत्व जें आसा शिवसेना आसत, काँग्रेस आनी राष्ट्रवादी हें पटूच शकना आनी त्यामुळे तो केन्ना तरी ते भायर सरूं जाय। ते आज 35 आमदार भायर सरून सरिल्ले आसा। त्यामुळे म्हाका दिसता की ज्या तरेन महाराष्ट्रांतल्या लोकांनी मॅन्डेट दिल्ली भारतीय जनता पार्टीक त्या वेळाचेर, सगळ्यान बहुसंख्य आमदार भारतीय जनता पार्टीचे आसात आनी इतले आसून सुद्दां ज्यांचे कमी आमदार आसात ते थंय मुख्यमंत्री म्हणून बशिल्ले आसात। केवळ खुर्चेक लागून तेंच्यांनी आपलें तत्व जें आसा तें सोडिल्लें त्या वेळाचेर आनी म्हाका दिसता एक बरें सरकार लोकांक मेळटलें अशी म्हाका अपेक्षा आसा।
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has said the SIT inquiry into the land grabbing cases is moving fast and more arrests are due. People can complain to police stations regarding defrauded properties, he said. Opposition MLA Carlos Ferreira demanded that the succession deed be notified as was done under Portuguese law and biometric authentication be done of Aadhaar card.
SIT inquiry into land grabbing cases is moving fast and more arrests are due. People can complain to the police stations regarding defraud properties. Carlos Ferreira demanded that the succession deed be notified.
SIT कडे हांव सहज काल SIT कडे एक रिव्ह्यू घेतालो। आता मेन केस जी आसा ही खूब व्हडली केस आसा, तितूंतल्यान 2 जाणांक अरेस्ट जाले। म्हाका दिसता आनीकूय लोक अरेस्ट जावपाच्या वाटेर आसा, तांच्यांनी ते आनी खूब फास्ट ट्रॅकान इन्वेस्टिगेशन सुरू केलां। तांच्यांनी काडलेले तो 16-17 प्रॉपर्टीज खास करून बार्देस, तिसवाडी ह्या तालुक्यांतल्यो आसा। बट ते पळयल्या उपरांत आनीकूय बी केसीस म्हणजे अश्यो 20-22 केसीस वेगवेगळ्या पुलीस स्टेशना वयल्यान SIT कडेन धाडल्या। लोक आतां इंडिविज्युअल सगळे हाडून बरोवन दिवपाक लागले, हांगा हें जालां तें जालां। म्हणजे म्हाज्या लोकांक आव्हान आसा की तुमी डायरेक्टली SITक मार्क करा जाल्यार पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर दियात। तुमकां जी केस खबर आहा ती पुलीस स्टेशना कडेन दियात आनी प्रिलिमिनरी तेजेर इन्क्वायरी सुरू जातली आनी इन डिटेलान वचूंक जाय त्या जाग्यार आमची SIT एक्ट जातली। पण नक्कीच एक आसा म्हणजे जो आमी म्हणटा की युनिनमस प्रॉपर्टी, जे कोण फॉरेन कंट्रीज आसा, जेचे कोण ओनर अस्तित्वात ना, त्याच्यो प्रॉपर्टी ज्यो दुसऱ्यांक विकल्या आनी हडप केल्यात त्यो करपाक मेळच्यो ना। कारण अशा पद्दतीच्यो प्रॉपर्टी जर आसत जाल्यार त्यो सरकाराच्यो प्रॉपर्टीज आसतात
आनी जे कल्प्रीट आसा त्या सगळ्या जाणांक शिक्षा ही जावपाकूच जाय। कारण ज्या तरेन लोकांचे इलिगली जे लोक हांगा रावना आसत, ज्यांचे प्रॉपर्टी आहा ते दुसऱ्याच्या नांवार करून पयशे करपाचो जो धंदो बरेच दीस कोणे चलयले, त्या आमचे मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत हांच्यांनी एक बरो इनिशिएटीव घेतिल्लो आसा आनी म्हाका पूर्ण विश्वास आसा तांचेर की जे कल्प्रीट आसतले, जे ह्या गुन्यांत सामील आसतले त्या सगळ्याच जाणांचेर सरकारान मोठ्या प्रमाणात कारवाई जी आसा ती करूं जाय। कांय जाणांक धरूनय व्हेल्ले आसा भितर, इतर कांय जाण जर भायर आसत जाल्यार ते सुद्दां इनवॉल्व आसत जाल्यार एक म्हणजे ती तेंच्यांनी जे जागेक विकून जे कितें पयशे मेळिल्ले आसा ते ज्या लोकांचेर अन्याय जालो तांकां ते मेळोवन दिवचे.
आय हॅव नोटिस्ड तुमी जाणा ते सक्सेशन डीड करताले तेन्ना पयले कायदो पुर्तुगेज कायद्यांनी तूं सक्सेशन डीड एक नोटिफिकेशन करूंक जाय. दीस फेलो इज क्लेमिंग की इज एर एनीबडी हॅज ऑब्जेक्शन फायल विदीन 30 days. आज तूं बेश्टो ऑफिसान सक्सेशन डीड करता उमको मेलो आनी हे भुरगे म्हणटात कोणा खबर आहा. And this bypassing this has been one of the major reasons according to me where you are creating a document, a false document of heirship and passing of properties, selling of properties when the real owner is not even aware behind his back is doing so. So this is one of the things. Another thing is authentication of who's come. Because आता येतात ते Aadhaar card versus things like that. You know that sometimes today this Aadhaar card you can't locate those people. So but if the biometrics is taken, then automatically you will know whether this is the true Aadhaar card or not a true Aadhaar card.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
In order to make Goa the tourism capital of India, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant stated that different ministers are working to achieve the same goal. Sawant also informed that the plan to organize a 3-day Shiv Shankar festival for Shivratri at Tamrisulla is still in its nascent stages. He said that the ideas from the GSIDC chairman, the festival will be conducted to boost Goa's tourism.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant stated that different ministries are working to make Goa the tourism capital of India. Sawant also informed that the plan to organize a 3-day Shiv Shankar festival for Shivratri at Tamrisulla is still in its nascent stages. He said that with ideas from the GSIDC chairman, the festival will be conducted to boost Goa's tourism.
सभी कॉरपोरेशन, सभी मिनिस्ट्रीज डिफरेंट प्लान करते हैं, डिफरेंट काम करने की कोशिश करते हैं टू मेक द इंडिया द कैपिटल, टू मेक गोवा एज द कैपिटल ऑफ इंडिया. इस तरह के प्रोग्राम की जरूरी है. डेफिनेटली मुझे लगता है कि एट प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज पे ये कार्यक्रम हमारे कॉरपोरेशन के चेयरमैन उसके दिमाग में ये आइडिया है. डेफिनेटली वो आइडियाज़ लेके आगे आए हैं. तो फिर जब आइडिया प्रमोट होगी तब हम सब लोगों तक ये कार्यक्रम पहुंचाएंगे. गोवा का टूरिज्म बढ़ाने के लिए हम ये कार्यक्रम.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Traffic island at Ravanford Margaon, which is large in size, poses a risk of accidents since it makes it difficult for large vehicles to maneuver. Locals have requested Margaon MLA Digambar Kamat to decrease the size of the circle for smooth flow of traffic.
आम्ही सध्या आसा रावणफोंड हांगासर आनी रावणफोंड हांगासर जे ट्रॅफिक आयलंड आसा, जे सर्कल आसा त्या सर्कलाची रुंदाई सायज व्हडली असलेल्या कारणान जे हेवी व्हेकल्स आर्लेम सायडींतल्यान किंवा पावर सायडींतल्यान येता तांकां हांगासर टर्न मारपा खातीर खुबशे प्रॉब्लेम जाता. आमी हाचे पयलीं पळयलां की हांगासर खुबशे एक्सिडेंटूय जाता कारण हो आयलंड व्हडलो असलेल्या कारणान. तेन्ना एक हांगा स्थानिका कडल्यान एक मागणी जाता की हो आयलंड जाता तितलो बेगीन ल्हान करचो आनी ट्रॅफिक जे आसा ते स्मूथ जावपा खातीर एक सोय करून दिवची. ह्या संबंधान जेन्ना आमी मडगांवचे आमदार दिगंबर कामत हांचे कडेन उलयले, तांचें म्हणणें आसा की जो नवो तांच्यांनी ब्रिज प्रपोज केला जो दवर्ली सर्कल टू हांगासर पावता त्या प्रोजेक्टा भितर ह्या सर्कलाचें काम जातलें, ह्या आयलंडाचें काम जातलें अशें तांच्यांनी म्हटलां. पण एक स्थानिका कडल्यान एक मागणी जाता की टेम्पररी तरी कितें तरी हांगासर एक सोल्युशन करून दिवचें अशी लोकल्सा कडल्यान एक मागणी जाता. दुसरी गोश्ट जो आर्लेमच्यान रोड येता, आर्लेम म्हणा बावरोस जो रोड हांगासर जो रावणफोंड सर्कलार येता हांगासर एक कारवार मेंगलोर अशें डायरेक्शन दिवपी बोर्ड ना आनी हो बोर्ड ना ह्या कारणा खातीर ज्यो हेवी व्हेकल्स आसात त्यो सरळ माणपा पर्यंत वता आनी माणपाच्यान तांकां परत यू टर्न घेवन हांगा येवचें पडटा. तेन्ना हांगासर एक डायरेक्शन दिवपी मेंगलोर कारवार असो एक डायरेक्शन दिवपी बी बोर्ड हांगासर घालचो अशी एक स्थानिका कडल्यान मागणी जाता.
हांव गोवा गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन मागता की हांव रावणफोंडाक सर्कलासान उलयतां कित्याक हे सर्कलाक सारके व्हडले ट्रक येवन ते कंजेशन जाता आनी एक्सिडेंटूय दोन जाल्लो आसा. फाटीं कोणा एक्सिडेंट जाल्लो तर व्हडले ट्रक घुमोवपाक मेळना. हांव आमचे मडगांवचे MLA दिगंबर कामत आतांय सांगता मातशें सर्कल ल्हान करचें, ल्हान केल्यार गाडी घुमोवपाक बरें मेळटलें आनी आमचोय केपें रोड येता रावणफोंड नावेली वयते सायड कवर करता. ताका लागून म्हाजे सरकारा कडेन रिक्वेस्ट हो सर्कल मातशें ल्हान करचो आणि गाडी वचपाक बरी सवलत दिवची वेगळे कोण दिवचे आणि हांगा कोंकण रेल्वे स्टेशन लागीं आसा मडगांव ताकाय लागून इथे सगळे सायडीन गाडी येता आणि ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट करता आणि ते दुसरे सायडीन ट्रॅफिक बी रावता ती आणि ट्रॅफिक रावल्ले कडेन थिंगाय बी लोकांक मातशी अडचण जाल्ली आसता कित्याक हेल्मेटाक लागून कित्याक लायसन्सच्या कडे ट्रॅफिक रावल्ली आसा.
हेरल्ड TV खातीर मडगांवच्यान आदित्य बिद्रे.
A flood-like situation was witnessed in Panjim on Thursday morning, hindering the movement of traffic and pedestrians, as heavy rain slashed various parts of Goa, including Panjim. Most streets in capital were flooded. The heavy downpour once again submerged the streets of Panjim underwater. The major arteries of the city, Echingjun Road, Panjim and AB Road, witnessed a flood-like situation, which has now become an annual occurrence.
The heavy downpour has once again submerged the roads of Panjim underwater. 18 June Road and AB Road, Panjim witnessed a flood-like situation.
उदक भरले मरे कितें म्हणटा तो
कितें बरोबर हे सगळें नाटक मरे हेंचे उदक भरला कांयच ना साफ करता कांय साफ करिना
कितें ड्रेनेज साफ करूंक ना म्हणून जाला म्हणटा तुमी
ब्लॉक जाला न्हू तो
हां ब्लॉक जालो उदक वचपाक येना
ब्लॉक जाला मरे पयलींच काडलेले मरे परत ब्लॉक
हेंचें काम सारकें ना म्हणटा तो म्युन्सिपाल्टीचें
सारकेंच ना तेजें
म्हणजे
लोकांक त्रास न्हू हे
हय ओके ओके
गाडयेन भितर गेला आमच्या गाडयेन सुद्दां 2 गाडयेन भितर गेला उदक गेलें कितें करूया.
Story by Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
Devendra Gaonkar and Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
The birth anniversary of Konkani writer and activist Vaman Raghunath Shenoy Verde Valaulikar, known as Shenoy Goimbab, was celebrated at People's High School, Panjim. Goimbab is also known as pioneer of Konkani language movement. Born on June 23rd in Bicholim, Goimbab has written more than 22 books in Konkani and has also translated French literature in Konkani.
The birth anniversary of Konkani writer and activist Shenoy Goimbab was celebrated at People's High School, Panjim. Vaman Raghunath Shenoy Verde Valaulikar is known as the pioneer of Konkani language movement.
आज आमच्या पीपल्स उच्च माध्यमिक विद्यालयान जे शेणॉय गोंयबाब जयंती मनयली ताच्या बद्दल इतलेंच म्हणपाक सोदता की कोंकणी ही एक भाशा खरी पण प्रत्येक गोंयकारान ती एक भावना ह्या रुपेन जर ताका पळयलें एक इमोशन अशें धरून जर चल्लें जाल्यार प्रत्येक घरान कोंकणीची उदरगत जातली. शेणॉय गोंयबाब हांणी आमकां एक बरें उदाहरण दिल्लें आसा की काणयेच्या माध्यमान ल्हान ते जाणट्या पर्यंत तांणी कोंकणीची आवड निर्माण करपाचो जो प्रयत्न केला तो आमी सगळ्यांनी चालू दवरचो अशें हांव म्हणपाक सोदतां.
ते एक फावटी आपल्या काका बरोबर बोटीन मुंबय वताले तेन्ना ते बोटीन तांच्या कोणे वळखीच्यान म्हणलें की अशें अनादारान किंवा चाळयल्ल्या वरी तांणी म्हणलें की ह्या गोंयबाबाक घेवन तुमी मुंबय वता खंय. तेन्ना हें नांव गोंयबाब म्हणटा तें नांव तांकां खूब आवडलें म्हूण तेन्नाच्यान तांणी हें नांव आपलें टोपण नांव म्हणून घेतलें. तांणी जायत्या वेगवेगळ्या क्षेत्रांत आपलें लेखन केलां. तातूंतली कांय पुस्तकां तांची साहित्य कितें कितें आसा तें तुमकां हांव सांगतां आनी त्या पुस्तकांनी कितें आशय आसा होय तुमच्या मुखार दवरता. तांणी इतिहासाची कांय पुस्तकां बरयल्या. तातूंतले गोंयकाराची गोंया भायली वसणूक, आल्बुकेरान गोंय कशें जिखलें हातूंत तांचे आमच्या गोंयचे इतिहास तांणी बरयल्लो आसा. वलीपत्तनाचो सोद, पयलीं तेंपार राजा तांब्या पट्टो दिताले, म्हणजे कोणें बरो वावर केलो जाल्यार आतां आमी कशी तुमकां सर्टिफिकेट दितात तशें तांब्या पट्टो दिताले. तशें तांकां एक तांब्या पट्टो मेळ्ळो आनी ताचेर वलीपत्तन हें नांव आशिल्लें. म्हणटकूच तांकां खूब हें जालें, उमळशीक जाली की हें वलीपत्तन खंय आसूं येता काय म्हणून. म्हणटकूच तांचो हो सोद तांणी एका पुस्तकान बरयला आनी तांकां कळ्ळें की वलीपत्तन हें आयचें बाळ्ळी, सावथ गोवान दक्षिण गोंयान बाळ्ळी हो गांव आसा तें वलीपत्तन म्हणून तांकां कळ्ळें.
Shagun Gowde for Herald TV.
A day after the Bombay High Court at Goa disposed of a contempt petition over non-implementation of digital fare meters, travel and tourism industry is apprehensive on the actual operations of the installed GPS tracking device and digital meters by the tourist taxi operators.
TTAG President Nilesh Shah has called for immediate intervention of the government to ensure strict implementation of the use of taxi meters. It is high time that government walks the talk and takes action against defaulters, Shah said. Savio Messias has slammed the authorities for not having stepped up initiative on the use of the affixed meters. Digital meters will be used only during the emergency, while the rest of the time the taxi drivers will switch off the system, Messias said. Transport Director Rajan Satardekar denied that the department is lax on the issue. Satardekar stated that they are set to take action against operators who fail to put to use the digital meters or tamper with the device. The department will also shortly introduce a system through which the general public can directly lodge a complaint with the Command and Control Center on the use of digital meters. Vibha Verma for Herald TV.
His Excellency the Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai visited the Herald head office at Verna on Wednesday. He said he was extremely happy to visit Goa's oldest newspaper, which had a good tradition. He disclosed after assuming charge as governor. He read the Herald on daily basis. Listen to what the Governor Sridharan Pillai had to say.
I am extremely happy to visit this great paper of Goa, the oldest paper having good tradition, and among the people also. I am told that this is the largest news daily, and even by facing the COVID and other challenges, paper is Herald is the preference of the people with respect to papers are concerned. Herald is at the top, and every day after assuming charge as the governor, every day I am reading Herald, and I am much pleased. People's cause always. It is a boundary of the press to educate the mass. According to my limited information, I am under the impression that Herald is teaching the people about the truth and thereby doing great service to Goa as well as our country.
Shagun Gowde for Herald TV.
Dubai Shiolkars are celebrating Festa Sanjayo at Riverbanks Shioli on June 24th. The event will be held at 6 p.m. onwards. To pump up the tempo, they have A26, DJs Joel, Usman, Melvin and DJ and Rush. Also enjoy the rain dance, lavish food and the spot prizes to have a rollicking time.
Dubai Shiolkars present Festa Sanjayo in Seolim, Goa at the riverbanks, and Festa Sanjayo is presented in Dubai by Greenleaf Events and United UAE Goans. मागता सगल्यांक ह्या आमच्या इव्हेंटाक येवन तुमी आमचे सगळ्या आर्टिस्टांक पोवचे. A26, DJ Joel, DJ Usman, DJ Melvin and Enrush.
Lots of prizes to be won. For the entrance, we have prizes in gold coins coming all the way from Dubai. We have food stalls, lot of spot prizes. Looking forward everyone to come forward with cocktails because we have best cocktail competition as well. And we expect everyone to come in to Sholim and enjoy the show with us.
Our sponsors for the Festa Sanjayo in Seolim are Bacardi, Kingfisher, MVR Homes. A big thank you to Riverbanks.
Viva Dubai Showcars! Viva Goa! Viva Showcars!
Viva Sanjayo! See you all on the 24th at the Riverbanks.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.